Hi, I'm Lauren Hornbeak, and I teach pre-AP biology at Midway High School. In the class that you'll be observing today, I have 26 students, 17 of which are female, and 9 are males. Everyone is a 9th grader. This class is unique in that we have a visually impaired student. He performs at an incredibly high intellectual level. The students work wonderfully with him. And today you'll be seeing a lesson in which we will review content that they should have learned in middle school in order to build on that in an explore activity where they will be discovering how different human body systems work with one another. So we're going to start with a round table. At each of your cone group, you'll find a piece of paper and some colored pencils. Everybody in your group needs a different color. So if you want yours to be pencil, then somebody else has to pick blue or red or whatever you want. Okay? I'm going to ask a question and you will answer and pass the paper. So if I say, what's your favorite candy? And me and Jackson and Oleg are in a group, I'm going to write Skittles in my color, and then I'm going to pass it to Jackson, and he's going to write M&Ms, and we're going to keep going. Now, if Oleg says, broccoli's my favorite candy, Jackson and I would say, Oleg, broccoli's not a candy, choose again. So if one of your partners gets something incorrect, nicely correct them and then move on. If somebody gets stuck, you can help them out. Okay? Colors, if it doesn't apply to the question, then it is incorrect. All right? Then we're going to go back and we're going to do a second question that goes with the first one. And then as a class, we'll discuss. You want to have as many answers as possible because the person with the most answers and the most unique answers wins bragging rights. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody, how we're doing that? Okay, does everybody have a home for today? Yep. All right, let's go to our round table groups. You don't need anything. Leave everything at your desk.
Wait, on one table. Wait.
What?
Yeah. Oleg got some.
So find your group. Oleg, you're right there.
Okay.
People are coming to you.
Uh-oh.
You should have at least 2 people in your group.
I'm going to put my backpack on.
That's great.
I'm kind of confused.
And my lunchbox is in the way.
So you're just going to answer the question, and you'll answer it once. Yeah, and pass.
And then we'll all just finish, after we all finish that question, you'll give us another.
Yep. So you're going to answer it as many times as possible. There'll be multiple answers.
We write our names.
That's fine. All right, so you each need a different color. Everybody needs a different color.
Wait, Miss Hornbeak?
Yes, sir.
Can I use my pen?
Yep, that's great. All right, everybody needs a different color. Will one of y'all just pick a color for Oleg and write for him?
Pink.
No.
Here. Yellow will be great. Thank you, Sophia. All right, guys. You have 2 minutes to write down as many organs as you can think of. Write down as many organs as you can think of.
Wait, do we just take turns?
Yeah. So you write an answer and pass. There should be different colors alternating.
Okay, so yeah. You write one.
Write an organ and pass. Good. You should be alternating colors on the same list. So he writes one, you write one. He writes one, you write one.
Alright, well, I'm like...
Wait, how do you spell it?
Are you going to argue with me? Tranky?
Yeah, that's a great one. So yeah, go back and forth. Make them in one column, all the way down. Yes, sir.
Are ligaments organs?
Yes, we'll count it. All right, you have a minute left. Write down as many as you can. Good job, group 3. Nice job. Christmas, I like it.
No, that's not. No.
What about your nervous system? What are some things in the nervous system?
Nerves.
Nerves.
Are they organs?
Sure.
They're organs? A skin organ?
I told you.
It's the largest organ in the body, actually. Fun fact. Alternate colors. Good. All right, 30 more seconds. You want as many as you can. Nice runner's stamp.
Did you like that arrow?
Look at that arrow. That is
Beautiful. Beautiful. Good. Good job. So the next activity, you're going to have to write something out to the side, so just follow the same order and write it below. Okay? Or however it works in your brain is fine. All right, guys, stop. Pencils down. I need everybody's pencil down. No cheating. All right, all eyes on me. Oleg. Okay, now starting with a different person than started originally. So on Peyton's, the first color is blue. Whoever had blue is not going to start. I want to see a different color next to that first one. All right, going in a different order, you're going to write the system that that organ belongs to. Oh, I'll give y'all an extra minute. Ready, set, go. You're writing the system it belongs to.
Epic.
Nice job. Make sure your partners are writing the correct system. It's okay to check each other. Good job.
Go in yours, yeah. Respiratory.
Good job. Way to work as a team.
So make sure y'all read yours out loud.
Good job.
Oh, we could have put glands like those things.
If you finish, you can go back and add some, but finish those first. Good job. Your nails are fun.
Like he did 6, I did 6, he did 4, I did 5.
Just make sure you're writing for the opposite person.
Writing for the opposite person.
So he needs to name what system is the liver in, what system is the spleen in, what system is the pancreas. If he doesn't know, skip it and go to the next one. Okay?
Look it up on
Okay, if you didn't know,
Good job.
can we skip it?
Yeah. All right, guys, you have 10 more seconds.
We're on the last one. Can you figure it out?
What is it? The liver?
Because like, no.
Think about when somebody has a hurt liver. What's their lifestyle like if their liver?
Well, you can get your liver replaced. Right?
I got it.
All right, guys, stop. Pencils down. Okay, I need everybody's eyes. Let me back up so that y'all can see me. Cool. Okay, I need everybody's eyes.
You want to have one?
Except for yours, Oleg. Okay, now you need to select a representative from your group. And what we are going to do is, it's called novel ideas only. We're going to snake around the room. So we'll start at pod 1 and we'll go down and then we'll come up the middle and then over here to 6 and then back to pod 1. You're going to share one of your organs and your system. If somebody else shares one you have on your list, cross it off. One line through it because I still want to see what you said. Okay? Just one line through. When you say something, circle it. All right? The person with the most answers, unique answers at the end will win. Does that make sense? If you're incorrect, so if you matched them incorrectly, or you repeat one, you're out and you sit down. Or if you run out of ideas. Okay? Does that make sense to everyone?
What if we didn't know once we didn't?
Then just skip it on yours. It doesn't count. Then it doesn't count. Okay? All right. Pick a representative. Somebody stand up. You want to stand? All right. I need a person from pod 3. Somebody at 4. Somebody at 5. Stand. Yeah, you can pick anyone from your list. Yeah. If you don't have a matching system, cross it out already. Pod 4, who's sharing over there? Awesome. All right. Hey, you need to listen so you know, because if you repeat, you're out.
What?
And you want bragging rights because I know y'all. Brock.
Heart and circulatory system.
Good. If you have that on your paper, cross it off. Y'all circle it. Pod 2, Jackson.
Lungs, respiratory.
Good. If you have lungs, respiratory, cross it off. Circle.
Skin and tegumentary.
Good. Skin and tegumentary. One line through the cross off.
Stomach, digestive.
Did y'all hear what she said?
No.
She said stomach, digestive. Good. All right, Peyton.
Esophagus, digestive.
Good. Yeah, we're going to snake. She said esophagus, digestive. All right, Hattie.
Brain and nervous system.
Good. Brain, nervous system.
We put gallbladder, digestive.
Good. That's a good one.
Lymph nodes, immune system.
Good. Lymph nodes, immune system. What's another name for the immune system?
Lymphatic.
Good.
We got extra things?
No.
Liver, digestive system.
They said liver, digestive. Awesome. If you'll have that, cross it off. All right, Brock, back to you.
Bones, skeletal.
Bone, skeletal. Awesome.
Kidneys, digestive.
Kidneys, digestive. That is incorrect.
What?
What system do the kidneys belong to? Good. I'm sorry, Pod 2, you're out.
Dead.
Do you circle it then, or what do you do?
Cross it off. All right, 3.
Sweat glands and tegumentary.
Good. That's a good one.
Intestine, digestive,
Which intestine?
large, small.
Small. She picked small. Awesome.
Blood circulatory.
Good. Blood, circulatory.
Cartilage and skeletal.
Cartilage, skeletal. Large intestine. What system? Digestive. Good.
Hair, integumentary.
Good. Hair, integumentary. That's a hard word to say.
Oh, baby, circle.
He said hair, integumentary. Good. What'd they say?
Nervous system.
Good. Nerves, nervous system. All right, over here.
Arteries, circulatory.
Good. Arteries, circulatory. Y'all are out.
What?
Prostate gland, reproductive.
Good. Prostate gland, reproductive. Over here.
Trachea, respiratory.
Good. Trachea, respiratory. Awesome.
Vein circulatory.
Vein, circulatory. Hattie?
Ligaments and skeletal.
Good. Ligament, skeletal. Good job, Oleg. Pass. You're out. Sit down.
Nails, integumentary.
Nails, integumentary. You're done. Brock.
Pancreas, endocrine.
Good. Pancreas.
Good stuff.
Austin.
Oral cavity, digestive.
Oral cavity, digestive. Good. No, they have it written down. I can see it.
Nasal cavity, respiratory, and expiratory.
Good. Nasal cavity. She said respiratory. Y'all are good at this. You're out. Hattie.
Ovaries and reproductive.
Good. And Sawyer.
You eat the excretory.
What'd you say?
Urethra.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Urethra, excretory. Brock.
Rectum, digestive.
Good. Rectum, digestive.
Spinal cord, nervous.
Good. He said spinal cord, nervous. Do you have any more?
Eardrum, nervous.
What'd you say? Eardrum, nervous? It's a sense. It is a sensory. It's a sensory. I count it. I count it. Hattie.
Epididymis and reproductive.
Yes. Epididymis. Yeah. You're right. It's a gland. Sawyer.
Anus, digestive.
What?
Anus, digestive.
Yep. Good. Brock.
Thyroid, endocrine.
Yep. Austin.
You're out.
You're out. Ava. Have a seat.
Okay. Sorry. Ovary, reproductive.
Is that written down on your paper?
It's not.
Oh. That's a good one, though.
That's cheating.
All right. Are y'all out? Is Hattie sitting? All right, Sawyer.
Cervix, reproductive.
Good. Cervix, reproductive.
Wait, hold on. No. Wait, how many more do they have?
No, it has to be written on your paper. No cheating.
No, I didn't write.
No, not you. Y'all have any more? No. Our winners.
Yay, we won.
Yeah, you win.
Yeah, we have 2 left.
That's impressive. They had very unique ones. I like it. All right. If your representative will turn in their paper to me as y'all return to your seat. Thank you.
Cameraman going to Baylor?
What?
If he is, why is
That
he
kid over there?
Yeah.
He's not.
Okay,
That's
I was
fine.
about to say.
All right, have a seat. We're going to go over our lab for today.
That wasn't our lab.
No, that was our round table discussion. All righty. I am passing out your copy. Write your name on it when you get it. Oleg, you should have yours in the email Miss Smith sent you. Wonderful. Yours also has the directions on it, Oleg. Their paper just has the answers, like document.
Their paper has the answer?
No, it doesn't have answers. It just has the document and the questions. All right. I'll pick up the extra ones in just a second. Yes, you were in the same group that you were in earlier today. Let me pull this up. If you have extra, just leave them there. I'll grab them in a sec. Okay. Good? Alrighty. All right, that should get your brain going on body systems. Our fun lab, would help if I turn that on. All right, you and your partners will work together on a variety of activities that will use a mixture of your body systems in order to complete. At each station activity, you will predict what body systems you are using and how they are working together to accomplish the activity. All right, this is going to be providing you with scenarios. It's a lot of like what your test will be like. So make sure you're paying attention. This lab is set up in a menu format. All right, so there's different entree options. They look like this. You and your partners may choose any 3 stations. That's your goal. When you finish 3, come talk to us. If you don't get to 3, it's okay. That's your goal, 3 stations. There can only be at least 2 groups. Some of them you can only do 1 group at each station. There are these menu cards in the middle table. Everybody look. You see them? They're in the different colored sheets like this. Awesome. At the top, it tells you what that activity is. And then the first direction tells you where to go. So this one says, at the shower table, complete the card sort. So you know, oh, I got to go to the shower table to complete the card sort. And then it'll have your directions. All right? There's 6 different ones. When you finish, this goes back in the middle table. All right? And you pick up another one. You can only have 1 at a time. Don't leave it at your lab pod. Take it back to the middle. Okay? You'll select a station by picking up the menu card. When you're finished, it goes back. If you forget, there's reminders on the sideboard. Okay? At each station, at least 2 body systems are interacting. There could be more. Choose a different group member to complete the activity at each station. All right? These are our 6 different choices. All right, Brayden, when you're finished at your station, where does this go?
Back on the table.
Back to the middle table. Good. Then you pick up another one. All right, you're all filling out your lab sheet. The questions are written on there, so how do you get to answer?
Short answer.
Answer only. Awesome. Good. Okay. Your representative that was standing gets to pick the first menu item. So, while you get back in your groups, your representative will go pick a station from the middle table. All right? What, Oleg?
Oh, wait.
The fun lab?
We both okay.
You each have your own.
Fix the menu.
What?
We got 1.
You grab one.
Okay, but do I write stuff down or do they
This
write
Hornbeak.
stuff down?
What's your question?
Do I write stuff down or do they write stuff down?
You're all answering on the lab report, so you need to fill out yours and they're going to fill out their own.
Okay.
All right? So, Sophia, what group, what station are y'all doing?
The green one.
What's it say?
Eating.
Okay, so y'all are going to go to Lab Pod 3, but you'll need to tell Oleg exactly like how to get there. He's going to travel with y'all.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. Lab Pod 3 is over here.
Come on.
Oh, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. There's a person there. To the right. Straight.
Here we are.
There you go. All right, good. On this station, there's not a time limit to the ice water because I don't want you to hurt yourself. So put it in there as long as you feel like you need to. Okay?
Okay.
All right, good. All right, when you're done, the menu goes back.
Observations.
How does the volunteer group and we'll have them, you get to eat because they have record your observations on the answer documents.
So y'all each need to take part in one thing.
How does the what? Oh, I'm not on.
Okay. Okay. Are you ready?
Make sure you're on the right one.
Are you ready?
On tray 4.
My observations is time count.
How do the
Oh my gosh!
know
Do it on
that
my
the animal is
face.
being tossed towards me?
Okay.
It should be easier to
So how did they know?
They see it.
Okay.
They see
part
it.
of the body.
So their brain tells them, hey, there's something coming.
The nervous system does that.
Yeah, the nervous system. Good job.
Glands.
Okay. What did the volunteer use in order to swallow it?
Esophagus.
What else could you use?
Right?
Yeah, so your esophagus is in your throat. What in your mouth?
Tongue.
Your tongue. Good. How's your hand feel? How'd you know it was cold? Nervous system. Have you ever put your hand in a cold water for so long it hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just doing.
What'd you want to do? What'd your brain tell you to do? Take it out. Take it out. Good.
What else is it using besides the nervous system? Is that it? And your hand?
Well, when your brain said skin has nerves in it, good, that's an option, integumentary. When your hand said, or when your brain said that hurts, if you automatically moved it, what's working? Muscular, your reflexes, your muscular system, good. Good job.
How much time do we have? Like at each station?
As long as you need.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You can rotate when you need to. Which group are you with? Are you with these two? All right.
Okay.
Make sure you're working together. Thank you for putting your card back. All right, so y'all's two options are the puzzle, which they're working on, or the card sort.
Do card sort. There's nobody here together.
Card sort.
Good choice, Brayden.
Good job, What's the next one?
All right, when y'all are finished, put your card back and pick a new one. So what systems are y'all using?
I'm nervous
Okay, how?
because we're sensing.
What else are you using?
Or muscular.
Muscular? Integumentary, yeah, you're using your skin. Good job. In front, yeah. Ice water's at Lab Pod 1 right here.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. So come towards me, Oleg. All right.
What are we doing?
The bucket is right in front of you. This is the bucket.
What are we doing?
Okay, choose one person from your group to be the volunteer for this station. Place his or her hand in the water, and the group will observe his or her reaction. Record your observations on your answer sheet.
It is cold.
Wait, how cold is it?
All right, guys, when y'all finish 3 stations, come talk to me. Yes, sir.
Like 3 down that we did.
Yep, just match at least 3. Good. Yep.
Oh shoot, you're gonna have to tell me the answers after this.
Yeah. What parts of the body is the volunteer using in order to control it 10 times?
Just the numbers and letters.
That's perfect.
Alright, bet. Let's go.
Good work. Did y'all just come from the exercise station? So what systems did you use?
What do you respiratory.
Muscles, respiratory, what else?
Blood circulation, because
Circulation, good. What else?
I guess most of them.
Yeah.
Nervous system was it.
Nervous system, so you knew where to go?
Let's go.
Measure your heart rate.
Go run outside? How long? Do you know how long?
Yes, I did. I timed it.
I should have done that.
You're doing like really good on time.
So I'll probably do like, okay. Thank you.
Wait, what's the prediction of our systems working together? Is that what the question you just asked?
Yeah, so that's the question I just asked you. You're predicting what body systems you thought worked together while you were running down the hall.
Like, could I just list what I thought they would do? Like my bones.
Yeah, what
Sure, I didn't turn to jello.
Yeah, you could just write exactly what you just told me. Skeletal provided support.
I know, I'm doing it.
And like,
Fine, I guess
You can have a cracker too. Sorry, Alejandro. How's it going, guys?
I don't know how to spell that. I just said it, don't know how to spell it.
Okay, so muscular,
Good.
skeletal.
How's your skeletal system used when you're throwing and catching?
It's supporting
Good. Can you imagine if we didn't have bones and tried to do something?
look like noodles.
You'd be a noodle. You'd be a pile of jello. To the right. Follow Sophia's voice.
Here we go, right here.
There you go. All right, guys, when you finish 3,
Catching.
Okay.
I saw someone that touched it. That it'll like, you can say start treating
did y'all finish 3?
Yeah.
Did you finish 3? Okay.
We're on 1.
I meant like, did you finish 3 stations?
Oh, no, we're on a 3rd.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys, y'all have about 1 more minute to finish up the station you're at.
was a nice
You have about 1 minute to finish the station. It's at Lab Pod 1, Sawyer. Right here.
Oh, that looks sanitary.
Oh, that's yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
All right, guys. What station number is this?
Exit.
3.
Like, how many have you done?
2. 2.
Is that right?
You're good.
I like the crackers here.
They're saltine crackers.
Love saltine crackers. Okay.
You can have
Them, but
you
I
can
have
have
like
another one.
5.
All right. Okay. I have a lot. We bought 2 boxes. How are y'all doing on this? You can just write the letter and the number if you'd like. Oh. Yeah. Let's be efficient. Good job. All right, guys. Wrap up the one that you're doing. They can come back in. Wrap up the one you're doing.
I know, right?
Make sure your name is on your lap. And return back to your seat, please.
Coursing through my veins.
All right.
Okay, the puzzle. Okay, the first one is pictures don't match. And motor skills show.
I'm not a winner.
Are we gonna have more time to
What you're saying. I'm being sensible saying this is
All right.
cool. Let me go back to sit down.
Go back to your seat. Put the menu card back and go back to your seat.
No, you're handling it.
You're good, Sam. You can leave it out because we're going to use it next class. Thank you, though. All right, have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Have a seat. Careful.
That was fun.
All right, guys. I'm going to pass out our exit ticket for today. Your exit ticket.
I don't like that.
All right. Write your name on it when you get it, please. I will be collecting them. I want you to think about the questions and write it down. Don't call out Oleg. All right, we're gonna watch a little quick clip. It's pretty funny. I like to watch the cat's reaction in this. You could watch the woman. So based on what you reviewed today and discovered in the lab, what body systems are working together when you get startled? How are they working? And then it says, what organs are working when you jump? Well, I don't mean like literally just stand up here and jump. I mean like when you get startled and jump. Okay, clarification on that. And then how does this help you maintain homeostasis? So Oleg, what they're seeing is there's a guy hiding behind a wall and a woman comes out and she's holding a cat and he screams at them and she screams, drops the cat, and the cat looks like he's yelling too. Okay? So what systems are working together when you get scared?
No.
Think about it. Type it on the end at the bottom of your lab. What are working together? Do we need to watch it again? Yeah. Y'all got it? Okay. We can watch it one more time.
Yeah, maybe like 5.
Yeah.
Time's like no. Tell me what you think. All right, what organs are working when you get startled and jump? And then how does this help you maintain homeostasis? If you need those repeated, let me know. All right, when you're finished, make sure your name is on it and you're gonna pass it to the wall with the sideboard. All right. And if you finish before everybody else, you may begin on your homework that's upside down on your desk. Good work, you guys. How can you apply what we just learned? Good work.
What's the scared organ
Hormones?
thing? I can't remember.
So that's produced by glands, different types of glands.
Is it the adrenal gland?
Adrenal gland, yeah. What do you think it produces based on its name?
Adrenal gland.
Good. Do you know what system glands belong to?
Endocrine.
Good job. I'll take these extra. Good job. When you're finished, pass it towards the sideboard and start on your homework that's upside down on your desk.
Do we pass this one too?
So, your body wants to maintain balance, right? So, when you get scared, what started working so that you could get back to that balance? Do you remember in our basketball video we watched yesterday? Remember his heart rate went up and down and up and down? So her heart rate probably increased. She probably started breathing a little harder, you know? All right, guys, does anybody want to share what they learned today? Yeah, our systems all work together. We have lots of different ones.
What did the students learn as a result of this lesson?
So the goal of this lesson was for students to begin thinking about how our body systems interact, and they know that we have 11, and so now we just need to put it together of, well, how does the nervous system and the respiratory system all work together? Because a lot of times they think in like concrete, just like this is exactly what we need it to do. But they actually work wonderfully together, and so it allows us to function. And so the goal of this was for them to see different scenarios and actually get to take part in those scenarios to start to process how these different systems work together.
Right. What did you like most about this lesson?
The thing I liked most was the roundtable experience when we talked about it as a group. We call it novel ideas only because if somebody else shared, then they had to cross it off. And it allowed students to hear other people's ideas and reflect on what they had put, and maybe somebody else thought of something that they didn't, and so it refreshed their brain of that. And then I also really liked that it was a menu lab, and it allowed our students to choose activities that they were interested in, and I think that promoted engagement. It also allowed the lesson to be modified for our visually impaired student. He could help pick different stations that he could actively participate in so that he could take ownership of his learning.
What did you learn from this lesson?
I learned that directions, giving clear, concise directions, play a key role, especially with 9th graders in a lab situation when there's a lot of different stations and a lot of different directions. Being able to give clear directions allow the lesson to go a lot more smoothly.
Good. What changes, if any, would you make if you were to reteach this lesson?
So originally we had it so that a group filled out the lab report, and then we decided that it would be more beneficial if each individual student filled out a lab report so that they were taking ownership of their learning. They were all engaged because then they felt like, oh, they needed an answer for everything, rather than some students that may be more passive and take a step back and let the stronger personalities lead the group. This way we were sure that everybody was doing what they needed to do. Something I would change would be maybe emphasizing on the roundtable that this is a competition and maybe providing an incentive. I think that would have had maybe the kids be a little more quiet so that if they didn't hear something and they repeated something, well, then they're out. And especially in a class like my 4th period, that would have really driven instruction really well.